Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Salman Imansyah. I'm from IUP Civil Engineering class, and today I want to present about successful entrepreneurs from the general and also AEC industries. So first, let me get to the general industries. From the general industries, I got Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, and Philip Hampson Knight was born in February 24th, 1938, and also he was born in Portland, Oregon, United States of America. He is one of the two founders of the world's best shoe brands, namely Nike. At first, Bill Knight and his friends named Bill was established a sports shoe business. They are both entrepreneurs who was having an intelligence in the business field and very aware of the target market, and they want to target namely the world of sports. The combination of the two made them set up a business called Blue Ribbon Sport. Uh, to realizing the idea of selling quality sport shoes at affordable price for the American market, they finally cooperate with the Japanese apparel uh, that that is Asics Onitsuka Tiger. Because of the high quality and also the affordable price, Blue Ribbon Sport can get high attention from consumers. Especially in America, this is a new way to having a high quality shoes with the affordable price. And then uh, they began a cooperative relationship with another entrepreneur named Jeff Johnson. From this collaboration, there is more trendy sports shoe innovation was born, namely Cortez or Nike Cortez. This shoe was a training shoe, but now it's become the fashion shoes. The Cortez training shoe was an immediate hit on the market, selling millions pair across America. And then one night, Jeff had one dreams. Uh, he had a dream to change the Blue Ribbon Sport into Nike, and the two other founders agree with the change of the name of their company from Blue Ribbon Sports to become Nike. The first major step that was taken by Nike was to produce special Nike shoes, or people call it moon shoes, which were intended for athletes from the United States Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon. But unexpectedly, these shoes are very attractive to athletes and also the general public. These shoes make Nike manage to control 50% of the shoe market share in America in less than 3 years. As we know, in this era, Adidas was the biggest shoes company. The next step is Nike is trying to expand to several other countries, namely in Asia and Europe. The move was successful, even being able to place Nike as one of the most successful global brands at that time. Profits flowed into the billions of dollars, and in 2020, Nike managed to become the largest apparel company in the world with revenues of 37.4 billion US dollar, and it's already make Nike the first position. Okay, and within the success of Nike, they also have the secret about their success. The first is invest and marketing. Invest of Nike is heavily in marketing, and the marketing was done in various ways, including by advertising and sponsorship. And in the right side of this presentation, maybe you can see the Nike advertisement. And also, the second secret is new innovations, because in 1987, he created the aerosol unit technology on its footing. As we know, the other shoes in the industries never had this technology because this is the first technology in the shoes industry from Nike, and it's shaped like an air bubble that allows the user to tread very gently and reduce the risk of injury. Uh, this technology is embedded in the Nike Air Max 1 in 1987. And the third is expansion. They expanded by acquiring several big brands such as Converse and also Harley to be under support of Nike. I think this business expansion strategy has made them successful until now because I think Converse had also become the biggest shoes company right now. From a small company to become the biggest shoes company, of course, there's the rises and falls of the business, and this Nike journey is not always run smoothly. Where in the late of 1980s, there was a problem with the workers in South Korea, which led to an increase in wages and a loss of quality control by the Korean government at the time. Seeing this, Nike finally moved its production to southern Thailand and Indonesia to get cheaper and hassle-free labor. I think this created economic turmoil for the Nike company because uh, the right strategy, Nike has now managed to bounce back. And due to falling sales figures, Pilknight finally realized that although Nike marketed its product to top athletes, the majority of its customers were ordinary people, most of whom did not ever wear Nike shoes for sports. Knight transformed Nike from a product-oriented company to a marketing-oriented company. He began to attract the attention of the general public, which eventually reversed the sale. By the end of 1991, the company had regained its footing. Regained its footing with sales totaling more than 3 billion US dollar. I think we got some lesson that we learned from Hill Knight and the Nike story. The first one is the patience. Bill Knight's patience is in lobbying a Japanese public company, namely ASICS Onitsuka Tiger, by proposing the Blue Ribbon Sports Company so that he can be uh, the shoe company with the also the so he can buy also the Japanese company commodities to be imported to America, Asian, Africa, European, and also African. Companies have interesting commodities to sell in the United States. This patient made the Blue Ribbon Sports Company, or a Nike company that made its own shoe become the largest sportswear in the world. And then the second one is the brave of the Pilk Knight to run the Nike company. The company Nike took a brave step by looking to Michael Jordan to become its brand ambassador with a contract of 500,000 US dollar per year for 5 years. I mean, the contract's value was huge for an NBA rookie at the time. Jordan's basketball player with a good reputation was maintained by the company until Jordan fans took to Nike in 1984. Jordan's change obviously broke good news for Nike, beginnings rising beyond the 500 $100,000 US contract, and in the fact they earned 126 million US dollar in just the first year. And then we got the entrepreneurs from the AEC industries, and I will present to you all about Eric Reinhold, the founder of 3040 Design Studio. Eric Reinhold is the founder of an architectural studio, 3040 Design Studio. Apart from being the founder of 3040 Studio, Eric Reinhold is also a winning architect. Eric Reinhold started his company or 3040 Design Workshop in 2013, focusing on building non-traditional studios. Eric wanted to design a house, but he also wanted to design something else. So Eric made very simple change to the way he practiced the transition, so he could freely design other things. And now 3040 Design Studio can design new things like residence with a simple and also modern aesthetic design. I think to become the success person, he also had some secret, and the secret is strong characteristic from his design. 3040 is an architectural studios focused on residential design, and but before they focus on the residential design, they was focusing on residential design, and they sorry I mean before the studio was focused on residential design, the studios was focused on building non-traditional studios. And then 3040 focused on designing house with simple modern and also location specific characteristics by inspired by the rugged mine environment, and also simple materials and agrarian buildings forms, and using modernist aesthetics. And now these characteristics may become the key to the success of 3040 Design Studio. The 3040 studios also had the rises and falls of the business. Before it was as big as it's today, the design studios 3040 had some signature crazes. I mean, this is what make what makes the owner of the studios, Eric Reinhold, make change to his characteristics, namely simple and modern, which make the building aesthetic. And we also gain a lesson from the Eric Reinhold journey, and the lesson we learn is creativity. The creativity of Eric Reinhold is exemplary, and he came up with a new idea to create a new attraction. This new idea also succeeded in creating a new character in 3040 Studio Design. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching. Bye.